This is randomly my bird.
Well, I see that.
That's yours.
You just give me a penny. I wanted to. I actually went to Realty. It was not. She had my left up pretty well. Yeah.
What you were talking about, right?
No, I mean, pre-major, the which she.
Yes.
I know. She's got this little bean this week, it's this cat, it's got like a big ball here. So it's just a joke amongst our team, like that is her when she gets into singing mode.
When she's in the zone,
Yeah.
she just like head down. I love it. I love it.
She was, yeah, and I had not only just like pretty full part of this, I got that. So I had to take her that stuff. And I just literally like absolute over the top. I no idea drugs we can kind of buyers and sellers.
It's great.
Yeah. I got it. This one person came on, I'm going to do like, I can't say it. It's like a situation where you can get on her, there's no other information. I mean, I just don't have the patience for it, and to be honest with you, right? The more you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a terrible reality, I'm not lying, but I was in your next space. Mojo. And you're on the next, right?
I wasn't thinking that. They won't listen to me. Somebody needs to say that. Yeah, you just remain your stairs.
Which time is it?
Make your impulse like that, but it's because it's the comments we're reading back and showing us.
So that's how you need work on.
And they want to.
They're not going to.
I think that might be, if you look at the famous house that we wrote over, you got to count it on.
Are you sure? Yeah. Somebody mentioned recently, it's still no matter what, so Bill, this is not a you thing, this is not a. I apologize. And this. Yeah, but there's plenty in there. Probably is fine. Sure. Of course, yeah. And this is, yeah, and also. You can't go wrong with this, honestly, and they'll keep piling in is what's about to happen. Mary's on the countdown. Are we excited? Good for you. Wow. That's exciting. That is getting serious. And it's on the countdown too. Really? We're here already. So she is thinking about getting into the business, and I said, well, these two people, I could consider all the options, come in and hang out, and we'll see what happens, right? Yeah, I actually broke here, so, and you're back. It's changeable. I can only imagine. Yeah, that's great. That's great. We're excited to have you. You guys, let's dig in. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Let's start with Bucket Hill. What are you grateful for? Who are you grateful for?
Missy, I will go. David has now been with our team for 4 years now, and obviously he's leaving your old office, which is awesome with the big numbers he's putting up. So it's just always a blessing to see, my peeps doing very, very well.
David's business is up by 127%.
That's not surprising.
Incredible.
It's incredible. We are an expansion team, but David leads the expansion team. Pretty much like it's his sales that get us to where we're at. And he knows that it's no secret. Like we're number 4, we could be number 1 if we had more alliances that work. It's awesome. It's what he does.
That's amazing.
He puts it in for sure.
That's amazing. Yeah. Yeah. He's a good player, isn't he?
He's a good guy.
Not only that, but he's also passionate about dual career agents, and so he's gonna host a little mastermind here at the end of the month, and we're sending that invite out to everybody, right? Because market is just a little bit tougher. Some people have gotten some, just normal jobs, right? And so David's really gonna lead that conversation with us for us, which I'm really, really excited about. Yeah, that's amazing.
He juggles a lot, that's for sure. Full-time job and, doing what he does for his veterans and on top of this, because this.
100%. Yeah, thank you for that. What else, you guys?
I feel wrong about this subject. Living on our stuff and it creates some people and only the tough strive and they were just let me down.
And they what?
Or just let me drown.
I love that. That's amazing. Good. What else?
I did my first solo showing session. I actually feel great. I was like not nervous at all, actually. It was super cool.
That's amazing. Good for you. How'd you feel going in?
I thought I was gonna be nervous, I wasn't. The only thing that I just slightly embarrassed myself with, at the orientation for Syra, I didn't get to practice on the super key because I didn't have my license when I should.
Stupid thing.
Yeah.
And it took me a minute or two to figure out that I was just like,
It
they knew it was my, yeah, they knew it was my. So it was fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's not me, it's the box. Like, it's 100% the box.
Since
They're
2017, looking up every day.
Yeah. Sing the Jeopardy theme. It's not easy to develop while you're trying.
We see here that everybody struggles with the box. I thought that after 15 years, it was just me.
No,
I love it. I'm in this moment that I don't feel, see, there
Well,
you
yeah,
go.
it's funny because one of the houses that I showed was just a box, and so I got it in, and I'm like trying to get it off. I'm like, here. I'm like, jiggling it around, and I was like,
Yeah,
I was expecting it to like an actual walk, like.
if I were to show a house today, I would get there early. Not to turn on the lights, but to figure out that freaking box.
Yeah, I did for the first one, but then the other two were obviously we both know it's
just wait to have that update super.
You're in the middle of.
Yeah, right.
I feel like somebody here could help you with that. You might need to expedite of that. And you know what? I too had a black box in my house that I bought from a.
You still
For
have
like
one?
9 months. Okay, I love it. Thank you for sharing that. Crazy show. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I love it. I mean, it's great. That'd be great. You guys, I got a call one day that one of our agents went to show a property. She opened the door, it was supposed to be vacant, and the only thing she saw, 2 sets of legs. And they were not moving. And so she did not know whether they were squatters, and they were just having a little rut, or they were bodies. And I just, like, I had to call the cops and they were alive. I'd like you to know that they were alive and they were squatters. And, but I'm telling you, right, there's great stories. Allie, do you have a bucket filled with gratitude? I do. I want to feel very bucket. I'm just been everything she's done, everything. Red Day, she's a new agent and she showed up on Red Day, so. Yeah, yeah, 100%. And just Tommy, you're considering this, like, I see it here so often that when agents come to me and say, who would be something good to cover my business or to help with it, I already know that you're learning base. You're the first person I take. And I always give the disclaimer. So, you know, I know she's busy too, but yeah, when you just do, yeah, right, like you're here to make it happen. Yeah, I love it. Anything else before we move on? All right, let's do it. I'm gonna give a shout out to Brian Paisley actually for,
Hi, everybody. Conversation, but they take it.
Are they down?
Yeah.
Should I check my?
It's not that I don't know how to push the button forward. I don't get it. Anyways, I'm so Brian excited because when the AC went out, I don't know a lot about commercial AC
equipment, and all the things, and he was here when we had it looked at and said, I've never heard that before, so we got the second quote, all of that. He's gonna help walk me through it. Thank you very much. Oh, your pool's down there.
Did they
Not
say-
in the building, right?
Did they say second you? They finished it?
Yeah. We paid for a complete job, and I sure hope so. Luxury, let's look, you guys, we have people in KW Luxury, which is a big deal. Their price points warrant them being part of this group. So luxury agent status, we have Craig, Brian, Ross, Angie, Sandy, Brian Hazley, and Keevan. It is amazing. I think Angie just took our highest price point listing too.
170,000.
A lot of things up that week. Upcoming classes and special events. You guys, Anna McKissick is coming to spend some time in our office. Okay, so this is Tuesday, July 29th. And so instead of doing our normal meeting like this, Anna is doing an economic update. And she just taught this in our Cincinnati office, and the agents are raving about it, truly. So she's gonna come in, she's gonna spend, I get to spend some time with her, she's going to do the class, and then she wanted to spend some time with our ALC. I would say this is something you don't wanna miss, and bring a guest. Like I guess she gives, she can just rip off the data and the stats like no other. She's very, very smart. So, I would make it a point to attend this. So, clear understanding of the current economic trends that are currently impacting the industry. Summit Wealth is hosting tax strategies of the wealthy. Okay, so this is July 21st from 3:30 to 5. You guys, they do an event like this once a month. We have more outside agents attending than we do KW agents. And so here's what I would say. Whether you would consider yourself in the wealthy group or not, the people you hang around matter, right? We're the sum total of the 5 people that we hang around with the most. So I would be in that room. If that's a goal for you, I would make sure whether you think you're ready or not, that you are in this space, right?
It's probably, I should have named it differently, because it's not like, hey, I'm wealthy, so I should go to this class. It's like, hey, if you want to be wealthy, you should go to this class.
So whether you're wealthy or you want to be wealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a wealthy or not.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going, but it's helpful to know, like, the right things to do so that you actually don't just make money, but keep the money there.
That's right. Yeah, which is amazing. This is oftentimes where you guys agents do not do this part at a super high level sometimes, okay? Like I have had to work with agents to get their taxes done and help them file like 4 to 5 years worth before they can make a move to our office. This is often one of those things that just, it gets put off and then they get a little further behind because they just hate the thought of doing it. And we just, here's the thing. If you're uncomfortable with your taxes now, whatever that situation is, you're gonna be uncomfortable when you face it or right? So you're in discomfort either way. Learn best practices, especially if you're starting as an agent, you can put like really good habits in place from the beginning. It's so much easier. It is literally so much easier. And this is as a prologue. So Jackie allowed us to use that space, and I do believe that there's a bartender. And you can buy a cocktail while you're there if you'd like. So tequila and taxes. I love that. What about that name? Should we go with that name?
I didn't put that on the access and tequila.
Okay, you guys. We pitched the time change for the meeting because we noticed a significant number, decrease, quite honestly, right? From where our normal meetings were. Like we had the room packed, it was very bright, like vibrant and lively, and then we moved to this 10 o'clock meeting and we just saw the numbers fall off. And so we've been communicating that, because we want it to be convenient for you, right? Most importantly. So we are moving the time to 11 o'clock on Tuesdays. And I hate to keep moving it because I know some of you are just like, you work things around things like this, which I'm so grateful for. I'm gonna do everything I can to protect your lead gen time. So 9 to 11 o'clock, we should all be in lead generation. Right? We're looking for the next deal. 11 to 12, we should really be in lead follow-up. And yet, how many of us are sticking to that schedule to begin with? Like, anybody? Okay, so we're gonna do this meeting 11 to 12. We're still gonna have somebody bring in food. We don't know whether it's gonna be lunch, brunch, combo. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna let them decide. Yeah. We're mixing the whole thing up.
When did that start?
That is August 1st, when we moved to 11 o'clock, okay? So August 1st, 11 o'clock, every office is moving to that. So that fourth meeting of the month where they zoom in and we have like some heavy hitters, join us, Kelly's sister, I think, was the last guest.
So you get a bartender, that means you get.
There you go, Brian.
Brian, what if you just stood behind that table and served mimosas?
I can do that.
Would you? Okay, compliance, just compliance update. So first and foremost, I just want to take responsibility. I did not completely understand. I did not understand that you all you didn't have a compliance company or this particular compliance company when I got here. So I thought that piece was kind of smooth sailing, and so we didn't do education around that, which was not great for you guys, okay? So I'm so sorry about that. I understand that at a deep level now, and so what I was noticing is some delays and things taking longer than I really would like them to take. Okay, so we've talked about some things with compliance, like if you have a required document for a deal and you've got just a weird situation where you don't have that document, all you need to do is put something in the comments.
But it won't let you put something in the comments until it's been denied through compliance. Like I can put in all the paperwork and it won't let me put like, hey, they didn't sign the final walkthrough, or they didn't want to sign the final walkthrough. It has to be denied by compliance before they put up a little note box.
Okay, this is why I want to have this conversation because there's things like that I'm not gonna exactly know.
You can put a blank piece of paper and write on there. Or write on a walkthrough, client did not want to sign and load that still. I think will go through.
Is there not a box that says add comment where you can just add comment in general?
Not until they deny it.
Not until they deny it.
Okay, so add comment doesn't come up until denial.
But you can put a blank sheet and write your notes on it and load it as a document in the document slot. That's the requirement. You can put a note on a piece of paper and load it.
Okay, so your quickest way to get through compliance for right now, and I'm gonna look at this with the compliance company, okay? Is for you to take a piece of paper, if you would normally have a walkthrough and they're passing on it, just write on that, right? By a refused walkthrough and upload it. That's gonna get you, they just need to have something on record. That is really what they're looking for.
Yes,
Yeah.
again, oh, you forgot it since it's not there, but if you at least acknowledge, like, hey, I got it, it's just that they
Yep.
haven't signed it, so that's what they're looking for.
So I will talk to them to see if they can open that up a little bit to maybe have some comments from the get-go. I don't know if that's possible or not, but I'm gonna do what I can with that. what else are you guys struggling with?
The home warranty that we are affiliated with is garbage. Oh, it's complete garbage. Like I had a client that got it and she had a stove that was broken. She called the home warranty. She said, hey, the stove's broke. They came out, they said they fixed it. They fixed the wrong thing. But no fault of hers, it was the fault of the repair company.
And
Well,
she chose the repair company, because that's part of the deal with them.
and they came back out again, and like they tried to fix the same problem again. And she's like, no, this is wrong. I've had it on my stove. Well, the home warranty company already paid out like $250 for the stove to be fixed wrong twice. And they wouldn't come back out to fix it again because they've already put out $250.
Is that, was that tax on that repair?
Yeah.
I would say that's a repairman issue, in my opinion. That's not necessarily a warranty thing. I've had that warranty company on my own personal stuff, and I've done nothing but good things. Okay. Did you talk to Kendra directly? Did you call her by any chance?
No.
Do you have her number? I would call her directly. Like, she wants to hear about those types of issues because she had just had a conversation. So I would call her directly and yeah, and let her know, see if there's anything she can do, for sure.
I mean, it's just hard for me to sell that warranty when there's other home warranties out there that are a lot better.
You don't have to sell that one. We do have to sign off on
I
it.
have to because I have to sign off on it and I send this piece of paper to my client and they're like, oh, well, what's this? And then I have to try to sell it or try to have them deny it. Like, if it's something garbage, I can't sell my client.
Script I used for that warranty, because they're like, what's this? And I was like, well, there are home warranties, this isn't the only one, but this is the one that my office partners with. You can absolutely waive this coverage, and the reason they make us do that is, and then I go into, they will cover part of our ears commissions deductible if anything should happen, which sometimes then opens up another conversation, but like, I just am completely transparent with, this is a form my office requires, but it allows us, but I have 3 warranty companies that I recommend about sending the information so you can make the best decision.
Yeah,
Why is there a document that this office has to sign? That really should go away.
because it's an E&O coverage piece. Even when they deny it, that gives coverage to the agent if there's an E&O claim on it.
Got that, but
So their deductible is then covered. So it's not gonna come out of an agent's pocket.
couldn't that get you guys in trouble with, like, even bringing that to light, like, like us, like when we have a lender, we should give 3 lenders. We don't have any documents stating that you should sign this if you don't want to use our particular lender. I just think that would open up a whole can of worms.
I think the business affiliate form that we signed addresses some of that, but I want you to use the company that you want to use, period.
Right, I mean, I'm going to, it's just, I have to present this to them and I have to, it's just.
Yeah.
I can't stand behind it because that was just one issue, but there's been other issues with them. I just can't stand behind it.
Yeah.
If it was a good warranty, I'd love to help my clients. I'm not doing the best for my clients if I'm trying to sell them a garbage warranty.
I mean, I would say to each his own. I've had nothing but good experiences with them. And so, but yes, I hear what you're saying. And we can definitely have that conversation, but I want to stick to compliance.
Okay.
You need to get it signed right now, right? Because it is covering you. It really is to protect you on the part of this, of that. Okay, so anything else in the way of compliance that you're struggling with that you think that we can make better?
We are struggling with what the Kentucky required documents and what they actually are. Because
Okay.
they're named things and we don't know what they are.
Some of them have like almost the same name.
Okay,
So there's Jeff Andrews and I can see.
yeah, because I haven't looked a lot at Kentucky. So I would, yeah, we would do like,
We don't have the ready thing in our packets for Kentucky because we don't know what's required, because we
Okay.
don't know what those required ones are, because the names are so hard to figure out what that actually means.
okay,
So even if she has to keep it named out, like in parentheses, what.
if we could say a little a disclosure, disclaimer, okay. All right, turn on the compliance. Here's, yeah, okay.
It's very important that you don't wait until the day before or the day of to upload all your documents and have that's gonna be a delay in your check. I have to wait for compliance to report it, right, in order for me to process, but usually it could take up to 24 hours. And so they're putting it in the day before, and now you're giving me a check, and then you're finishing kind of some of the forms and uploading them. That is taking a delay, and also please don't forget to click submit.
Jackie, let me ask you a question. Can we possibly submit partial document, in series or whatever, so we get to the very final, all we have to do is submit the settlement statement, and more importantly, will compliance review it?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's uploading them in a timely manner.
So let's talk about why that's important. You guys, here's the thing, is that we base decisions on projections for the office, right? When we're gonna purchase things, all of that. I wanna be able to look and say, okay, we're projected to have a really amazing month 60 days from now. And I know that we're going to mega camp, so I wanna go ahead and purchase the tickets and things like that now, because that allows us to profit share more money to the agent. So when opportunities are not uploaded until you have the check, it's really challenging to do expense management from that standpoint. Like it used to, I don't know, it's back in the day of green sheets. I don't even remember how it worked, but it's like once you had a deal, like you had to go in, right? And so we really could manage the money super effectively, because I knew that 20% of the deals were gonna fall out. So I could project 30, 60, and 90 days out, which allowed us to really manage the expenses. So if a lot of people are waiting until you're already closed, then I never even knew that money was coming in, and it can be a missed opportunity for us to do the best we can to manage the expenses and profit share the most money possible. Does that make sense? So I didn't know it until I dug into this, but there's a checklist for compliance, and it suggests on there 72 hours. So if, once the document is signed, if you can have that uploaded in 72 hours, that would be incredible. Do we understand that things happen? Yes, I do. Would I be the absolute worst at this? Also, yes. Absolutely would be. Okay, so we just want to get in the best pattern we can with these things. Jackie has now been given permission that as long as all the other documents are in and you have given her the check and she can see the Ulta, we don't have to wait on the compliance company. Okay, it's approved. She can go ahead and see that out. So
Praise the Lord, on
yeah, so what I learned about our friend Joshua Wolf is that he likes to do things first things in the morning, okay? And so I had a little conversation with compliance and said that doesn't work for us. So you're gonna see Josh is now reviewing things late afternoon, because I said nobody's uploading documents at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. to 9. You know when agents aren't uploading documents from 7 a.m. to 9, ever, not ever. So Josh now works in the afternoon, and that is when he will be reviewing compliance and approving things, which allows us to move through things hopefully a little bit faster, okay? So we know that that is sometimes a 24-hour turnaround. I want you to also understand that once Jackie cuts the check, right? That has to be released by our bank, and then it has to be picked up by your bank. So even if we've sent it, that doesn't mean that it's hit your account yet. That can take 24 hours, right? I want to get it as quick as possible on our end. I want very, very quick turnaround because I know that the banks have to do what they have to do as well. So we're really trying to streamline this process, and anything that you can do, like you can tell me that's holding you up on the compliance piece. That's not just like, it's an overall issue, right? Those are things that we can help expedite and work through because I want you to be paid as quickly as possible. The best thing that we can do, just hands down, get the opportunities in as quickly as possible. That's just the reality of it, right? As it comments, use the white piece of paper for now. That will count. I'm gonna look into that, and we are gonna do what we can. Jackie's gonna just move through, not wait on compliance once it's closed, once we have those things, and we'll get you paid as soon as possible.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you, go ahead.
Just, this was something I had to figure out last week. If we had a lot of, unfortunately, listings that fell off. You do not have to start a new opportunity if your listing has fallen off. So there's a toggle switch for lost opportunity for a buyer. That makes sense, right? Like your buyer's out of contract, you don't want that contract. If you have a listing, you still want the listing that's been approved, that's still in play, but the buyer has dropped off now and you have to go back active again. There's a little bit of toggling that has to happen for you to be able to reuse the same group. So if you have questions on that and you want to be able to reuse your same listing room, if you don't know how to do that, I had to figure that out, so I know how to do it, but just in case you have questions on that. It's a little bit more complicated.
Okay.
You guys, don't forget, we are running until the end of this week for you all to upload your opportunities and everything. Every time, any opportunity you have that you upload that is your name to be put in the drawing to win a free tech theater's office, off of your office bill up to $85. So if you put in 4 of them.
Who's in the lead?
I haven't looked at. But you get 4 chances, like if you upload 4, you get 4 times, your name is in 4 times to be in the drawing.
That's awesome.
Let me ask you, I'm gonna wear this one out a little bit.
Okay.
Bear with me. In compliance. And Jackie, you said we could go ahead and submit those documents as they come in, not just as a group. But is somebody gonna come back and say, okay, we have reviewed it and those documents are approved and we can continue moving forward?
Yeah.
Not pause and wait.
Once you upload, it's a notification that says this document has been uploaded for compliance to review.
And it will be,
So if something's wrong with it, they're reviewing it within 24 hours and telling you, leaving you a note. So that's also something to check. I'm aware that, I think you all, when they leave a comment, you all get an email that says, hey, this is what's wrong with your document, please do something with it or whatever is missing. But yes, they will review it right within
okay,
within 24 hours, yeah.
thank you.
He's in there every day. It looks like right now from like 3 to 5. Okay.
Also, guys, it's probably going to your KW emails, potentially. So, because it's through command.
If that is the case, there is a way where we can set a forwarding up from the KW email to whatever email you want to use. KWRI only sends like important information, and it could potentially be the compliance piece as well. If you're not getting anything, it can be synced to your KW email, which is an easy fix. Get with me unless you know how to do it, but I can usually do it within 5 minutes of setting that up.
Awesome. Okay, you guys, here we are, year to date, and we are looking at the 2025 list to sell versus 2024. So you're gonna see, this is, it's always kind of blurry. I hate that, but it's just the way it is. Schuler Bauer is down by 14%. Remax First is down 8%. You guys, we are like right where we were in 2024. We're like negative 0.18. We are holding strong, like truly. We're doing good volume. The average price point you guys are doing is, it has to be significantly higher. So it's kind of the same old, right? We see first and second kind of dropping down. We're holding steady. Green Tree is growing, no doubt about it. And I think they've got some new developments and things like that. A lot of new construction there. Outside company, I never really know who that is. That could be one person, it could be random select people, not even from the same brokerage.
Is there a lot of the builders too, because in Northern Kentucky, they put it underneath that.
Yeah. All of our builders are really with a company. I don't know of anybody that's just out there on their own. Do you guys?
Is it like the 1% companies or?
I think there's definitely some of them. Yes, for sure.
That has a license.
Yeah.
So that's.
Okay, so that could be,
For like outside
We don't-
MLS.
yeah. And then, Ward is down 17%.
Was 13, wasn't it? Was it just 13?
I try not to.
What's the count that you guys have agent to agent last year, this year?
Let me tell you, I've got my multi-year trend right here. Let's see, total agents count. June of this year, we have 51, and June of last year, 64. So the agents we're losing right now are to referral, but then, you know, we also had a large team, relocate, so there's that, yeah. So, you guys, I just want you to see that you're like doing the things. You really are holding strong. Okay. Why does this thing hate me so much? Is there more slides on this?
Were you looking for something else on this?
Yeah, there were 3 different attachments. It's okay, Ally. Here's what I'll say about what's happening in the market right now, right? I mean, we're seeing everything sit a little bit longer. Even our area, we're moving closer to a 90-day days on market. Is that what you're experiencing? That's what I'm seeing, like, the stat, right? Okay, and so we really are moving it's a more balanced market. I mean, this is just a more normal market. It just doesn't feel like it when you guys were literally like flying all over the place for that short amount of time, right? We see at least 15 to 20%, and this is a nationwide number, having price reduction. How many of you are doing price reduction? Yeah. Those are conversations we didn't have to have for a really long time. And where we see property value kind of decrease in last period, we really are holding strong. So the property value really is remaining. Having homes that are ready to go, like they are show ready, move-in ready, seems to be the key right now. Why is that?
Competition. People don't have the money.
It is competition, but people don't have extra money. They don't have the money to fix the thing, okay? And I think, like, maybe let's talk about about the interest rate, and let's just focus on what's the monthly payment that they need to be at, right? What does that really look like? A lot of times they just hear interest rate and they don't move past that because maybe they have 3% and, on this particular home. But if they've outgrown their home, they've outgrown their home, or if they can no longer take care of it, they can no longer take care of it, right? So I just think switching some of the language around is sometimes a smart thing, just to rethink the way we're presenting things and talking about things. What are you guys experiencing out there?
I mean, I would say, because I was staying in people's comments with our lending partners, and they're not really getting objection on interest rates anymore, so that no one has any savings. Right, so you can feel it's people that they don't have savings, and a lot of the down payment assistance programs aren't really kind of completed for the year. So knowing who you're working with, and what they're able to do for your buyers is really important.
Yeah.
And also having that conversation with your buyers, like if they're pre-approved at 400,000, maybe they really need to start looking around that 350 range. Because it gives them that more worry and less. So like, for example, you could write a higher offer and ask for more concessions. This summer, you're still in last year's time frame, not like to get concessions or phone costs or anything like that. And if you're only asking for 8 in the same breath, then you just gotta really know your lender. Right. You gotta know your lender well and make sure that you are continuing to make sure that you're aligned on the goal that you're providing across the finish line.
Yeah.
Interest rates have not been injection probably for about 4 or 5 months. It's not-
Good.
It's no one's need.
Look, everybody just settles in eventually, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just think
That's what I mentioned, and I told you that even the city of Albany is offering a program to buy in Albany. They have $10,000 in good for, that's totally forgivable over 5 years. That's put down towards the house 3 days later. So they have buy in Albany.
And then do a little bit class,
Yeah.
but it's not our classroom virtual.
Right, I mean, that's a great, but the end is that one is also has some requirements, like it has to be an inspection, they are requiring is not. None of the companies that we work with so far, because I called several months, they don't have that type of certification or I don't know, they have to sign something.
this is very specific to this city.
Yeah.
And it's often, because I worked with this program when I ran a not-for-profit. Like my first homeless client that bought a house, bought one of these types of homes. It's really geared towards people that are probably in social services, so there's gonna be a lot of things that you guys may not be familiar, like that certificate you're talking about, there's gonna be income requirements, but it is an amazing program.
Well, I actually agree with you.
I love it.
I tried to have somebody who.
That's why we get
Hey, Missy, I really like Tara's post this morning about like looking for buyers, so in case anyone missed that, I might be worth showing out there, it was a really good
Okay,
idea.
I haven't seen that, so I will, we'll definitely do that. Anything else on the market, you guys, that you wanna just throw out there?
Yeah, I need help.
Oh, no, tell us something new, right?
I have a rental property that I've owned for 20+ years. I spent 75 grand renovating this damn thing. It's been on the market for 100 and some odd days. I haven't done, I've taken it off the market, I've lowered the price, so on and so forth. I had it under contract with Main Street Renewal, but if anybody knows them, run like hell.
Okay.
They wanted,
He feels strongly about that.
Same.
well, they wanted,
Okay, oh, everybody.
they wanted a $15,500 reduction for 2 handrails that I forgot to put up.
Full price offer, kicks your ass in inspections.
Yeah, so anyway, so now here's what I did with it. Keller Williams Mortgage come in here a couple of weeks ago, whatever, and with their buy down rate. So what, I changed my listing up. I put it back up to, from one, I dropped it all the way down to 260, I back up to 265, but I've offered a 2-year buy down on the rate. And I'm also, because it's been a rental property, and here's a tip for you guys, I even offered to pay half of the taxes for the next year because it's been an investment property. So I've offered another $1,500 for that. And I said, so in my marketing remarks, I've said $7,250 towards a buy down, 2-year buy down and the taxes, or $7,200 on compensation for buyers concessions. And I still ain't got it. I showed an open house this weekend. I had 2 people walk in, walk out, say, thank you very much for that. The house is absolutely gorgeous.
I've shown it, it shows well. It's a vibe.
It's about, and I can't get the damn thing sold.
Big rooms, nice fenced backyard, nice back new deck.
How long has it been listed?
Which is this way,
Extension when I walk in.
Okay,
about
give me,
110 days.
okay, do we wanna look at that?
Yeah.
What is it? What's the house number?
325. Also. No, you just did that. You have to list the number instead of address.
Oh, what? All right, so we've got 4 bed, 2 bath, 1,500 square feet.
Can I add something?
Please.
With me being an investor, one of the reasons why I haven't bought a lot of rental properties this year is because my mortgage is higher than what the rent's gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't know what this area does, because I'm not the pro here, but that looks like a really nice house. Have you looked at what the rents are right now compared to what the mortgage is?
I would consider, I thought about renting, but I really prefer not to at my age and my health situation. I'm on low rentals.
I'm just thinking as an investor, but investors out there looking, that might be one of the reasons why you're not getting investors. Looks great.
It's a bi-level.
This is,
They're hard.
It's got brand new windows, brand new kitchens, brand new roof. I mean, everything's been gone through with this thing. And new deck, new 2 new bathrooms, a new kitchen.
what's the neighborhood?
Go ahead. Do what?
What neighborhood?
Hawthorne, which is by Webster. I've got a comp that is now 3 months old, I guess, 4 months, that sold for $275 that does not compare that to mine. And we've had open houses, I can't seem to get it moved, and it's a showpiece.
Can I mark it for you?
Please, anybody can market, anybody can bring in an
I'll
offer.
send it back.
Brian, have you read any Facebook?
Any website? Yes.
It is a really,
do TikTok on it for you.
it is a really cute place, Brian. Okay, does anybody have any insights, feedback they wanna offer?
I would recommend getting an updated farm picture.
I'm sorry.
I would get an updated farm picture.
As in,
That's winter in.
With green grass.
okay,
It looks dark, it looks dingy, I would move around the pictures with the staging and stuff that are brighter, move those to the front, because if people are clicking through your staged pictures, I'm gonna tell 12 or 13.
Yeah.
They're gonna click the first 5 pictures and be like, oh, it's a brown house.
yeah, and I made that mistake because I was trying to get them in the other day, but yeah, because I normally don't even, I put the stage ones in, they typically go all the way around the outside of the house, then step in, hit the bathrooms or the bed or the kitchen, the living room, and then the bedroom, the baths.
I would pick your 5 best pictures total instead of going in logical order, because as people are click happy,
They get
they're
out.
just gonna get.
It's
the first
short attention span, so you better grab it quick, because truly, yeah, if I'm looking at an Airbnb, if I don't love the first 2 pictures, by 3, I'm done.
Brian, his album was correct?
I mean, it's just, I'm done, yeah. I think most people are like that. All right, what else do you guys have? Big listings you wanna put up here, or challenge listings that you want a little feedback on? You made the luxury.
I'll tell you what I'm looking for, which David knows. I'm looking to buy waterfront properties down in, like his neck of the woods where he lives at in Jeff. So if you guys have anything coming up, let David know because he's gonna represent me on those.
Awesome.
Turning them into
I got
Airbnbs.
$1 million, 6,000 square foot.
I ain't got that much.
Okay.
And get that one, yeah.
Is what I heard. Under 4 million, that's the budget, okay, good to know. What other listings?
go back to my couple of range, let's see. It's at several off market, remains cosmetic upgrades and then getting pictures. But I'm happy to show it. We'll look at it all county. 3 bed, 2 bath, in our garage, small, I would call maintenance, low maintenance backyard, in great neighborhood, just in the range of all county schools, it's 275. I can talk them into something lower at this point, they're more motivated than they were, but we're doing some changes, hardware changes. There's lighting, so. Just like they try to do it down there. I'm not gonna say it was like one kid, but yeah, it's already.
Okay, okay, I like it. Other listing for me?
Rental. And I just got yesterday, it's Lexington, Child State. 1,600 square foot, 3 bed, 2 bath, manufactured home, it's on a family farm, totally, it's for somebody who wants privacy in the country, it's gonna be amazing, and I think we're gonna try to get 1,500 for it. Yeah, so he just, long time, we met her client long time, we did the main house, which is just a huge old farmhouse. And this is a manufactured home with the sun in place on the property, pictures. It's really nice, actually, it's been vaulted and white.
It's where?
It's in, the address is Lexington, Indiana, but it's really shallow, so it's about 20 minutes. Charlestown.
Oh, like,
It's closer to, you know.
I got you.
It's a 20-minute drive from Charlestown.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay.
Another one driver will wants to the country.
One group.
Chelsea store has gas. Can't do.
There's your.
They're still going. 900 W if anyone knows what that is.
Click on picture. Yeah, so that's 245.
Click on the picture. Okay, let's talk about your listing. What you got here, Brendan?
So 4th floor in the harbors. Sellers flexible, will negotiate. Sure, for someone who just wants, no hassle living. It's a nice setup. Outdates, furniture can stay.
What's the month?
The utilities there, the harbors condos, it includes your internet, your high-speed internet, your cable, your electric, your water. Dumpster twice a year, pool.
Jim.
We got rooms.
What is the month?
This one is around 600, somewhere around
I used to own a studio.
that. Yeah, so it's only 1 bedroom in there for 245,000.
Yeah, I had a studio.
But yeah, there's a lot,
Oh, and it's just listed. No, you're 100 days on the market? Yeah. Okay, I like it. What else, you guys? What else are you looking for that you can't find, or listings you have, like new listings, or something you want some feedback on?
You want to do Georgia?
Oh, he was thinking about it. Like he knew there was a conversation.
I hauled this last week, so
Huh?
I hauled all of this last week with some things that we had going on, so.
What?
Yeah, what's the address for the?
37 0 or 9375.
9375.
Okay. Why? Why? It takes a very special touch with me. Why?
Maybe that's why it's not.
This is, I'm gonna request a new keyboard, okay?
They're downstairs.
Oh, we have them. Okay, I like it. Oh, this looks adorable. Okay, here we go.
Here's what we think is wrong. When
Okay,
you look at that house, do you see 2,300 square feet above grade finished?
No. It looks like an 800 battery, but.
it does, it's
Four
little.
bedroom, 4 bedroom, 2 full bath.
It's really close to Yeah, I would say that's probably.
This is in the
Not
backyard.
right on the road. Right on the road.
Really big land house, and it's great.
Yeah.
It's close.
And then that's right.
It shows every other house in this town.
I grew up.
They're actually, the other houses. in the-
Well, I love that you put that there, though.
Hey, I think this is a genius idea. If you guys have this, if you have the layout, I think this is so smart.
People can.
Because people are wondering, how are the agents tricking me? Like, that's, well, how does this actually lay out? That's what I'm always thinking. I love it. Wow.
It's a beautiful home. Georgetown's a great town.
2.71 acres. It has a creek on the backside.
And then on mine, that
There is-
acreage, cause that's the number one picture.
No, you can't have siren. You have to have it in front of the house.
But it could be the front of the house, it could be the road at the front of the house with the land, drawn out with the gray of what is the plat.
This is beautiful.
I know it's huge, but it looks like that needs an old property, so very good to like.
I think that would help out the time, showing.
Instead of even like.
We'll talk.
Who's the buyer? Okay, I'm bringing it in here because I can't keep up with all the conversation. All right, who has some feedback for Summit Edge on this? It does look small, and we're in agreement.
You can go to the.
So,
How bad,
ideas?
how bad is the train noise?
Oh, there's a train right there.
5 times a day, right? So, but with the creek and the hill, it's not as bad as you think. So,
I had friends.
It's not like downtown Georgetown.
You do get, you don't.
I think the biggest problem is on the road.
It's easy, how much?
That's right.
Yeah,
All right, you're the expert. So is this one priced right, you guys?
it's right across.
We are gonna do it, because you're out probably.
So this is priced at $349.9. The biggest challenge we have right now, right, is getting it priced right. So what are your thoughts? How many days on?
So what you have there is not what you. So 2 months.
I mean, square foot price, it's really low.
Okay, so we are 29 days on market.
83 total.
At $349.9. Okay, how many showings have you guys had?
3, 4.
This is a creep. Did everybody see that? Okay.
Is it a dollar show?
Yeah.
Do you care if I have you?
Did you guys get some feedback about how we can make it look bigger? A different photo op?
We're gonna try to get a different angle of the house, but.
Are you allowed to do this here for the number one picture, since that the front of the house is there, just or not about that?
So.
And then to like black out like what's not owned around it, because like there's programs that like, let's just say this is the acreage here. Where this would be kind of grayed out and you can still see it, but your front of the house is still there. Because if you could show the acreage in that first picture. It's not gonna make the house look that small, it's gonna show like that very first picture kind of what is for sale.
You can try to get it by side.
The rules on Saturday.
We can't talk about.
Not a bad idea.
Oh, let me tell you, I would fight that one for you. Okay, so anything else, you guys? Summit Edge, do you have another one?
So we have our, you can pull it up on the listing. We have our farms that talk about 15 acres in Beacon, 2,600 square foot, 4-bedroom, 2-bath house. It's gonna be, we're doing a $25,000 price drop to $324,900.
What is it?
11 installed horsepower. Now the challenge is the barn and house are attached.
And it's big, so it's a barn and a.
No.
No, it's a house, it's a ranch house, 2,600 square foot, big house attached to the barn.
Well,
How many?
All the way between the two.
15 acres.
15 acres, yeah.
Is there water in it by any chance? Yeah, is there a pond or a little, there is? Somebody should call my sister. It's not gonna be me, so I would call her and tell her that that is. Like, the kids rodeo now, like, those, like, all the things.
I was gonna say, you got like rodeo fishing, place actual rodeos.
Yeah, yeah. All right, anything else before we part ways? Fran?
Do you have that on the question?
Yeah.
There's a question out there.
Miss Danny,
You got
2 minutes,
just start.
commercial.
That's the
Alright.
thing, everybody who's seen it, we've had, 25 showings on it. Not one single person was interested in the barn.
Really,
Like,
they're not.
this is, like, the barn is like the center, it's a gorgeous horse barn. And everyone's like, this would be better about the barn.
She did.
It's just.
There is some fenced in areas like that.
But no actual.
No rain.
What you said?
It's attached to the big, is that a big problem?
They don't like it.
It's not a problem for Lindy. They even said it would go VA, they shared all that stuff, so there's no issue.
Okay, you guys, Angie's gonna walk us through her listing, and then we're gonna give Brian a minute here. And then we will be parting away. Angie, what you got here, lady? Let's make it bigger.
That's not it.
Okay,
Over there.
I hit the first, oh.
Oh, right there.
I just kept it moving. Okay, here we go.
So this one is 55 acres. They used it for cattle, but there are horse stalls as well. So it could be horse or cattle. 55 acres. The house is massive. It's over 3,600 square feet and an unfinished basement that could be an additional 3,600 square feet. So anyway, it is 55 acres, has a really nice pole barn, beautiful, huge back patio area that looks the farm. You got equipment, barn, horse stalls, all of it's fenced in. But anyway, it's just hit the market. We had 2 or 3 comps in Harrison County that all went under contract within 10 days at this price point. And all those had 35 acres and this has 55 acres. So I feel like it's priced accordingly and 970,000. Yeah, so massive house and great property. And, yeah.
I think my takeaway is that I need a horse.
Yeah, need a horse, go some cattle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
So about 10 minutes. South of Corden.
Down toward Montport.
Yes. It's
Brian,
about halfway between Fort and Montport, but on 337, so.
love it. Congrats on that.
Yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
It's a great house and somebody who is doing cattle and everything else. Like I said, it's kind of ironic. I've been on them for 2 months and they were gonna try to sell it by themselves because they had some cattle friends that were trying to buy it, so they delayed 2 months. But there was 2 houses in the meantime that went under contract for that price point. So I hope we didn't miss the boat with the buyers, but yeah, just listed Monday. Yesterday.
Wow, yeah. Okay, so there's buyers out there that want it, right? I love that. Brian, what do you got?
Few months ago or last year, whenever we talked about the commercial, that Sierra was separating commercial versus residential into a company called Moody's. And Moody's is a national company that was buying up our locations such as Indianapolis, Louisville, Kentucky. Sierra, we created, I'm on the commercial committee with Sierra. We've had nothing but trouble with Moody, quite bluntly. And so has Kentucky KCRA. For those of you that may have customers or may want to explore looking for some commercial property, now, because of the price, KCRA, which is Kentucky's commercial part, they are switching again. And I was setting into it's RE Simplify, some great system. No, it's not. Or I'm struggling with it because they're only marketing for the state of Kentucky. They're not. So if you're got somebody looking for a property in Kentucky, or maybe something, we don't know that yet. that's out of another state, they're not going to be able to see it. Or if somebody here in Kentucky is looking for outside of the area, that system is not going to work at this present time. I raised a little bit of charm yesterday about it. And
Charm.
yeah.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
And they said, no, at this present time, it's not accessible. Well, I'm having the same problem with Moody, with Kentucky Moody and Sorry Moody. I'm just making you guys aware of this for your clients or for you guys. If you pull both Moody's up, Kentucky Moody and Sorry Moody, and look at them, they are not, some of them's not going to be the same listings on both sides of the fence. It's both screwed up. Pulled up the Grand 138 Market Street and for the Grand Theater. Use that as an example. I talked to Scott a lot. The other day, he's on the commercial committee, and I tried to explain to him what the problem was. And finally, I said, well, just pull up this address. He said, well, you just got to zoom in. I said, well, my clients will not zoom in for that particular problem. So we had that problem. I said, well, just for instance, John, just pull up 715 South Jackson Street, Little Kentucky. He pulls it up. He said, it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. I said, it's my list. So I'm trying to drive that home, and I'm just for you folks out there that has anybody that's looking or want to downgrade, these are the problems we're dealing with, and trying to figure out how to fix and raise some charm about it.
Who are we raising the charm with?
Well, yesterday's meeting with this new company, I said, do you do this? Do you do this? Well, no, not yet. Why in the hell are we even hiring you? They don't even, there's 3 or 4 things they don't do yet. Well, let's wait until we have everything like take off. That's why they switched from Moody. Only a year later, they've already dumped Moody. We're going online with this new system the 25th. So now we have Kentucky's system that only supports Kentucky. And then we have Moody, Sarah, which is screwed up. And for a long time, they weren't even, you couldn't even go to Indianapolis, Moody wasn't picking up, it was only picking up 9 counties. We finally got that straightened up, the 9 counties of Sarah.
Where do they need to find commercial listing? What is the?
Well, that's a damn good question, we haven't got to that.
To me, that's $700 for 6 months as an individual.
What I hear you
It's not
saying
paying
is that
$700 for 6 months as an individual.
Yeah,
commercial listings are challenged right now.
that,
And
yes,
where they live, and they are being rehomed, and you're going to keep us updated
yes,
on where
that's
to
a-
find them?
Yes, ma'am.
That is hot, you guys.
That was much more turbulent the way I would.
Yeah. All right, we're a little bit after you guys. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Let us know what you need. Oh, new roof on Friday, just so you know. Yeah. Wait.
I sent that over to our marketing.
I'll double check, but I'm almost positive. That's what I gave career night last night. Did anything that was today? I feel like today's your day.
Kenny,
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I'm gonna send her a text.
I've-
You got.
Thank you so much.
A whole.